The DC animated universe has just released their latest film, Justice League WARWORLD. And I've got the Steelbook here. I'm going to open it for you. We're going to take a look at it. I'll have a little talk about this film and the universe in which it sits, because I have seen the film. So let's get on with it. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel and this new video. Yes, so this came through today. It has got a release today. That being said, I did see the film a couple of weeks ago, or no, about a week ago, to be fair. It was about a week ago, and I did do a review of it. It is live on the channel at the moment, so if you scroll back a little bit, you'll be able to watch my review of this movie. So like I said, I'm going to talk about the film and that, but primarily we're here to open up this release. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so here we have the Steelbook in question. So as you can see, Justice League WARWORLD there. Now you're probably looking at this wondering, you know, what's it all about? Because obviously you've got sort of Western version of Wonder Woman there. You've got like this knight kind of Conan-esque barbarian Batman, and you've got a black and white Clark Kent there in the middle. And yeah, that's part of the story, but we'll get to it afterwards. Anyway, so that's just a sticker on there. Let's go to the back. WARWORLD is like no other enemy. You can sort of read the back there if you so wish. Some special features, and then we have the tech specs, and it's 91 minutes in length. Let's get this open and take a look at this Steelbook. Obviously we do have some images. There is a black and white segment to the film, which is very good. There's the Conan-esque segment and the Western Wonder Woman segment of the movie. So yeah, so there we go. Let's take this J card off and take a look. Alright, so you can see the top there. This came from Amazon, like I said. There seems to be no damage. I don't know, I don't know what that is there, but it's nothing. The sides are the same as the other Steelbooks, so they're all uniform there. There's the back. And yes, there you go, there's the front and back together. So a nice Steelbook. Gives a nice sort of presentation of what to get from the film, as in there's your three primary heroes as we know them, and there they are in their WARWORLD setting. And inside we're given the one disc, which is just blue, no artwork, and then we're given this image here, which is from the film itself. So yeah, decent Steelbook for the DC animated universe, and not bad price either. It's only £12, so we can't complain. Okay, so there we go. That is a quick look at this Steelbook. There's not really much to look at really beyond the art on it. Like I said, that 15 age rating there is a sticker, so that can easily be removed. Let's give you that, like so. Yeah, so WARWORLD, Justice League WARWORLD. Now, this follows on from Legion of Superheroes. If you remember, if you watch these and you remember the Legion of Superheroes film, a few films back, it ends with some of these characters look like they're being hit with a meteor or something like that, and that's what leads into this. It's a confused narrative, it's a confused universe, because every 5-6 weeks, DC are dropping one of these animated movies now, far more than what they ever used to. And the problem is that you've got the linked DC animated universe, which started with Superman Man of Tomorrow. then you had that Batman one and things like that. That they're linked, and then you're getting other films dropped in between. Films like Ruby, Justice League and Ruby, films like Batman the Doom That Came to Gotham, which are obviously animated movies, but they're not connected to this narratively. So basically, you've had this one film drop, Legion of Superheroes, a while ago, which ends on a sort of what's happened question. And then you have two films released between that and this, and it confuses things for the viewer, especially the casual viewer, if they're not, if they think that they're all interlinked anyway. It's just confusing matters. And especially when they end in such a way that they do. And this film here opens, and it's a very confusing setting. You've got three minimalistic tales, sort of disjointed, almost akin to a 22-minute episode each, and they get shorter on each one. The first one being 22 minutes of Wonder Woman in Wild West with Jonah Hex. You don't know what's going on. Then you come to Batman in this Conan-esque kind of a setting, barbarian and all this. Again, you don't know what's going on. And then the best bit of the film is a black and white segment with Clark Kent, like in the 1950s, when there was a lot of paranoia around, UFOs and all this sort of a thing, which was a great setting. It looks fantastic in black and white, it really does. And then each episode adds an additional hero. So the first one is Wonder Woman. The second one is Batman-esque, but adds Wonder Woman into the fray. The third one is Superman-led, Clark Kent-led, with Bruce Wayne and Diana there as well. And they come together like that. And then it opens up into the bigger narrative of what's going on with WARWORLD. So it's a very confused narrative, very confused on their release strategy for these films. Yeah, it's not the best of the animated DC films, I think. I think that there's an oversaturation of these movies now. We're getting too much, too quick. And for that, the quality's dipping, the quality in the writing and this kind of thing is all just, it's suffering. It's suffering. But that being said, it's a nice metallic looking Steelbook. I do get all of the DC animated films. Now, the past few, I have waited for a price reduction in them because I haven't bought them brand new. And with the latter two, Ruby and Doom That Came to Gotham, there wasn't a Steelbook option. Obviously, this one I got on day of release because of the Steelbook option for it, to go with the collection of all these films, because I'm a big lover of superhero genre. So, yeah, there we go. Tell me your thoughts down below. And why not? And I shall see you all on the next one. Take care all, and goodbye.